Hey investors, I am here with Herve. He's the acquisition manager of DeRosa Group. He talks with a lot of people, but one thing that I want to ask him is that a lot of the women in our community are well educated, very successful in their careers, super smart, but don't feel confident in investing in syndication. And many times, Herve, here's the problem. We don't want to ask the questions and feel stupid or any way, shape, or form. So that is what is sometimes holding us back to give a call to you, for example, and say, how can I make this work? Is this a good fit for me? And how can I learn more about syndications?
Right. You know what, Andresa? I'm glad you brought this up because it's an issue that we run into all the time. Besides being the acquisition manager for DeRosa Group, I'm also heavily involved on capital raising, right? So when we have a deal, I'm the one responsible for picking up the phone, calling the investors, asking them if they're interested, really getting them to invest with us. And in doing so, they're going to ask me a lot of questions. And let me tell you, number one, please, there is no such thing as a stupid question. And number two, none of these questions that you're asking, as basic as they be, are gender specific. Because let me give you a little hint, men ask the same damn questions that you women do. They may come across like they think that they know, that they're experienced, that they're veterans, and they are not. I have all ranges of questions coming from folks that are rookie investors to veteran investors. I have veteran investors asking me silly questions. I have rookie investors, because they have educated themselves, ask me very smart questions. It does not matter if you are a non-accredited investor. It doesn't matter if you are an accredited investor. Please do not ask the question because you're concerned about how it's going to come across, how you're going to feel, how you're going to be perceived, and so on and so forth. This is not a gender issue. This is a knowledge issue. And the more questions that you ask, the better. Of course, educate yourself. Ask Andresa questions, ask Liz questions, and so on and so forth. Ask me questions too. I love to educate, and I'm more than happy to help. But by no means whatsoever, I never want anyone to feel uncomfortable about asking a question because they feel that it is just too elementary, that, oh, they're going to think that I'm a silly woman because I'm asking this question. Listen, I've spoken to silly men, I've spoken to silly rich people, silly comes in all, and you're not silly. At the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. We're here to help.
And that's why we are partnering up and joining forces with DeRosa. So you're going to be talking to Herve very, very soon. If you want to know more about this project in North Carolina that we're putting together and how you can be part of this opportunity, please click the link below and watch our webinar.